Hello and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. Today we are playing Hearts of Iron 4. We are going to be playing as France and we are going to be, well, our objective is to survive. Now, I wasn't going to do this as a standalone video or edited down the whole kind of series, but I decided on the whole, Hearts of Iron can be quite a daunting, quite a seemingly complicated game. So I want to walk you guys through every single decision I make, every research, every construction, every division template, every political power spend. And, well, long-term viewers of the channel may know that I've actually played Hearts of Iron on this before. And, in fact, it is actually one of my favourite games. And it's probably the biggest title within the whole kind of Paradox Interactive historical brand strategy game titles. So I think every Hearts of Iron, every Paradox Interactive player kind of knows about at least or plays a Hearts of Iron 4, and it is probably the kind of one of the best experiences. I'm not saying it's most balanced, but I'm saying it's quite an in-depth experience. Today we are playing as France. We're going to be trying to survive against the Axis powers. Now, in terms of strategy, what we're going to be doing is we're going to infantry, of course, and probably into air as well, and maybe a bit into navy if we can. Now, I know the Axis, especially when it's AI controlled, don't tend to build enough fighters. So we're going to try and capitalize that. We're going to get, well, we don't even probably have to get green air. We just need yellow air. We just need to contest it, just so the Germans don't have air superiority and can't just bombard us with their CAS. Otherwise, I think if we can have good infantry with good entrenchment to hold the line and can have an anti-tank that pierces the coming German medium tanks, that we might be fine and may be able to push into the soft underbelly of Europe through Italy, possibly through the Alps, possibly through North Africa or Sardinia. But we're going to worry about that at a different time. For now, let's get things going. Let's have a quick look at our country. I mean, as usual, I don't do any prep before these series. This could go very well. It could go very badly, as some have in the past. So we're going to see, will we actually survive? I guess we'll find out. We're on historical AI focuses. We are actually on Iron Man mode as well, so I might be able to get some achievements, who knows. But here we go. Now we've got our National Spirits, London Naval Treaty signatory. Okay, that does affect our navy a little bit. The cruiser, max cost, carrier, and heavy ships. In terms of navy, I'm not going to be going huge into navy at least yet, but I'm probably going to be going actually battleships and submarines rather than carriers. Now, I think carriers, you probably, for most nations in the world, you probably want to be going carriers, but I think for France, because we're going to be doing most of our naval fighting in actually the Mediterranean, you're going to have airfields nearby, and so I think you don't really need carriers because you're going to be fighting with airfields nearby. You can get your own fighters in there, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do battleships, so the naval treaty might be not good for us there. Victory of the Great War, not great, not awful to be honest. Recruitable population down isn't too bad. War support isn't too bad with that land doctrine cost. Oh, plus 50%, that's going to hurt. We want to get rid of that as soon as we can. Disjointed government, this is probably one of the worst spirits in the whole game. The political power cost 0.8. Oof. Stability, the surrender limit, oh no, that's not good. Protected by the Maginot Line, planning speed minus 25%, that's fine by me. And the max planning is all plus 25, that's not bad. That's actually really powerful. Full employment, again, critical population. Basically, we've got no people, no military manpower whatsoever. Cool. Political violence, that's hopefully not going to affect us too much. I want to try and keep at least a semi-historical kind of politics. I want to keep us democratic and join the allies and all that, and then inefficient economy. Oh my goodness, look at that, minus 20% factory and dockyard output. Not great at all. Let's do some research. Let's see what we have. We haven't got some of that. We're gonna have to go through some of this. Tanks, I'm not too bothered about. We might do a basic light tank for North Africa, but not too bothered. I really would like some anti-tank, but I think air is probably the most important one. I want to get to fighter 3s as soon as we can. So one of our first ones is going to be at fighter 2s, just so we can build up some efficiency and get some okay-ish fighters, because it will be a numbers game. We need all the fighters we get, and of course we're going to do the usual production and construction. And we're going now in terms of production, we're going to be going. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. But let's get some civs lined up. We're not going to be going too hard into civs because we need agency in the kind of the early game, like Ile de France, Normandy. I think anything on 80% bonus to get that a little bit faster construction while we can. A little bit of efficiency there. Yeah, I know, right? We'll go Picardy as well. I want to kind of keep some of these. We'll go Champagne as well. Why not? If we do lose to this territory, that's going to be a bit of a problem. 3 military factories. Okay, now we've got some on that, some on that. Some anti-tank to be pointing trains as well. And get one civilian train to actually just keep us fine for the whole game. Oh my goodness, look at all of that. Maybe we're going to sort out in a minute. And let's get one on into our fighters. We'll just build up a little bit of a stockpile, I think. That's fine. We'll get the next one in a minute. I'm not really too bothered about the light tank, but we've got full efficiency on it. We may as well keep it. Honestly, I might just take off one from there, and then what else do we need? We could go on. No, have we even got support equipment? We should have support equipment. We do. We'll put you. Let's put you on artillery. Why not? Okay, let's actually go back into that tab. Have a look at the destroyers. March, July. Let's maybe. March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, I just want to get rid of this, ooh, the 46, yeah, that's not worth it. It's going to take too long, way too long to get out. Early cruisers, October, November. We just want any ones that might be out relatively soon. Want to get out of submarines again. Early submarines, look at how many there are, blimey. Right, okay, so we've got a heavy ship, cruiser, submarine. We'll get a destroyer model out. Now, I haven't got any experience, so I can't do anything. Let's just click up here on the destroyer models. We've got, let's go to the Magador class, as that's the beefiest. Let's go for some, go off that and get some convoys as well. That's going to be a big issue. We have a good few spare dockyards. Let's maybe put 4 on the heavy ship. Destroyer again to kind of reduce the amount of enemy submarine attack, as the access, so they're going to be extremely annoying. I'm just going to put all of these on infinite. We're going to, yeah, cool. Now we're going all to, these are going to be going to deploy to auto enter a base. Kind of reserve fleet, here we are. Oh my goodness, the start of a game, we're just having to sort all this out. Okay, so what I like to do, organize my navies, is to have a kind of a surface fleet and a non-surface fleet. As in the submarines wouldn't get all the surface fleet into this one. You can go to there, and you can go into there. We've got the hot mare. Just everyone get in there. I know it's going to be very expensive to keep it going, but there we go. You go into there. You are also cruisers. We'll get you into there. Now, France is actually quite a good nation for. Let's maybe put you into there and put you into there. There we go. We've just got these. Then we'll let them all move around. We'll put you in the med. I think go everyone there. Go to Toulon, and then everyone here select, or we'll get you. I will go to Toulon as well, but we haven't got enough naval base for that. Maybe let's go to Tunisia instead. There we go. Okay, cool. We'll let them move around and do what they need to do. Elsewhere, that's one tab done. Let's sort out the army now. Let's sort out the army. Come on, let me select everything. We're going to shift click to select all assigned divisions, to put them all in one army. 74 divisions across the world. I'm just going to do a fallback line just across France, just to get them all back into the homeland where we can just sort it all out. Oh, I shouldn't press play there. Let's get the air now. We've got 7 fighters. Let's get them all to Paris, where we've got some decent, we've got some naval bombers. Some are on, ooh, okay, they're on a carrier. I'm not going to be too bothered about them. You are not on a carrier, so we'll just put you in Brittany. And we've got some, what are these, TAC bombers? Yeah, TAC bombers, okay. Let's put them, yeah, down here in the Rhône. Okay, well, that's everything just about sorted. Let's get a national focus set, devalue the franc, rearmament, form the Popular Front, revive the national bloc. I kind of just want to keep it whatever the democratic one is. Naval rearmament, this is more like the air focus. Fighter focus, give us a 100% bonus for fighter mods. We want to get that for Navy, for the fighter 3s, but we're going to get that first. We're going to wait and begin rearmament. Let's devalue the franc first. Get some bonuses there against devalue the franc, which gets a bit of minus consumer goods to get us a little bit higher. Facility with unassigned specialist, huh? Tank special, not really doing too much into tanks. I think I'm going to go artillery. Emile, I think you are the man for me. How are laws looking? We're on limited conscription already. Civilian economy not great. Other than that, nothing. Not too bad. We've got an election in the May of 1936. Hopefully we just stay democratic, and that will keep us on the path that we indeed want to go. And we can go 5 speed for the early game. I think we'll let everything move around. Yeah, I know we've got no fuel. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. It's going to be fun. We're actually getting some manpower from somewhere. Well, actually, just put it on quickly on 4 speed. That's just overwhelming me. Yeah, we're 15k guns in the hole. That's not ideal. We probably should actually keep it on the 2 factions and guns. That's fine. Yeah, the carrier fighters, the fighters in the whole tank bombers, like tank support equipment. Yeah, it's not looking too good. I mean, it's still early 36, so we've got plenty of time to rehash that now. The army, now they're all in one place, we can sort it out. Now, I'm going to sort it out into a few different ways. We're going to go firstly into, okay, so we've got, click to select divisions. All of the Alpine ones we're going to put into a separate army. All of the, let's put all of the armoured ones we're going to put into a separate army as well. We'll get you as well. And then we're going to probably have one of the other division templates. We've got colonial, infantry, and brigade colonial, and we've got some motorized. 2 ones the motorized. I'll put you in with the armor for now, but I'm probably going to just make you regular, to be honest. And there we go. We've got some, what are the differences in the templates here? We've got infantry, which is 18 width. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. 18 width, we can work with that. We can work. Colonial is 18 width stinkers as well. And to be honest, I kind of want to just get rid of all these. So I think we might get rid of them just off the bat. Let's keep going. Let's put it on 5 speed now. We've got something to work with. I'm not actually going to be making any division template adjustments, at least for now. We're still far too early in this game. I would like to go more into a bit of mountaineers. I think we've got a lot of potential there. Japan abandoned the naval treaty. Yeah, that's going to happen. Now, Japan, if we're fighting Germany and holding, we're not going to have the forces to protect our Indochina assets. But, well, they don't know that, at least yet. That war is going to be a long way away. And, of course, if we're role-playing, the Japanese, they would never attack us. They would never attack us. What? They would never do that, do such a thing. We're making 4 of them a day. Tell you what, yeah, we'll go off that and go on to 2 of these when it goes. I know we're losing a bit of efficiency. I know it's not very efficient. Yeah, whatever. I know. Now, there are a few strategies in terms of kind of economy in Hearts of Iron 4. Remobilization of the Rhineland. Diplomatic objection. I am not ready. We've devalued the franc. Fantastic. The colonies not too bothered about, but I think, yeah, let's get the auto routes for the extra infrastructure, because the infrastructure, of course, gives you extra build speed. Now, we're getting a really good amount of manpower, to be honest, so I'm not too fussed about that, at least for now, because, I mean, we've got a lot of divisions in the field, and we still need to actually kit them out. They're the ones we want. There are some quite good political advisors. We've got Felix Gowon, who is the Captain of Ministry, a bit of infrastructure, build speed. We've got the Silent Workhorse as well, which would be huge, because considering we don't have any political power at all. We've also got Technocrat here with the research speed and the Civ construction speed. So we've got some very, very big possible people to go down. However, I don't even know who's going to be how many lots of political power we're actually going to be able to get before the war. We really need to get down that disjointed government tree so quick. Now, election, communists in government, a broad coalition. Honestly, let's get the democracy up, because of course having higher popularity of your own political party does give you good boost to stability there. Ruling party popularity, so get that to 100, that's going to be negating a lot of the other debuffs that we're going to get. We're looking okay for now. Hopefully within this first episode we might be able to get through 1936. But hopefully we can lay the groundwork for a lot of our kind of strategies. Beginning the army, we're going to be able to form a popular front. What is the intervention in Spain? To be honest, ban communism, laissez-faire, agricultural rights of man. Do I go right side or left side? Go with Britain. I think we kind of want to do little entente. We've got to go with Britain, I think. Review foreign policy. Basically, I have to go right down this, ban the leagues. I don't really want to do any of these. I'll probably go with either national bloc, then utilise the leagues. We don't want to be going, come on. We're probably just going to go down the democratic one. This is the, we want to get down this. Where is the disjointed government? Remove disjointed government down here. Okay, strengthen government. We need to get down here as soon as possible. We're going to go down this one. I think that's the right tree. I might be making a huge mistake there, but it doesn't seem to be just a central democratic path. So I guess we're going to find out. But Italy's abandoned naval treaty, that's fine. To be honest, Italy, I know it's probably one of the main people going to be fighting, but it hasn't got a huge industry. Look at that, it's only got, 7 capital ship production now. Here we go, industry. What are we going to choose? We're going to choose concentrated or dispersed. Now, I'm going to go dispersed, and to be honest, I think dispersed is very underrated. Now, for anyone who don't know, dispersed is kind of better for early game, while concentrated overall will give you better numerical factory output, better numbers. You get 5% extra with concentrated. However, its main drawbacks are, although you get more factory output, you get less kind of efficiency growth, which means if you're changing constantly what productions you have, it takes longer for that to build up. So kind of early game agency is dispersed, late game is, as it scales better, is concentrated. Now, because we're playing as France, we very much need early game agency. We want to be kind of at our strongest by 1939, 1940, really, at the latest, 41, really. Spanish Civil War's kicked off. We might see if we can actually send some volunteers. I don't think we can until possibly we take a focus. We need world tension as well, so we're not going to be getting that anytime soon. We're going to need some good convoys. That's always nice. We're going to be able to have to trade probably with the US a bit and begin rearmament. Here we go. We can get some mills going. I think mills are just equipment, so you've always got to do that. There we go. We're on to fighter twos now. Start getting some of these in the stockpile. Now, research slots available. Ooh, engineering. Let's go down this for the research speed, I think. Absolutely huge. And one we're going to go is going to anti-tank, get a decent stockpile of these. We're going to do that purely because when everything hits the fan, we're going to need to PS German tanks. And we haven't got any, and I'm not actually going to be building any anti-air because I'm kind of relying on us having green air, to be honest, which might be a bit of a mistake. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out now. We're going to, when we get a stockpile of, so this is all of our fighters. Let's merge the air wings. There we go. So we've got these here that, that are not filled up. When we get them all filled up, we'll get them all training and what have you. And actually what we're going to do is we're going to get some of the Navy training now. Oh, we've built a submarine, the Quagayon, however you say that. Let's put you into one of them. Let's get our Navy training, I think. Now your battleship adherent, capture titan gentlemanly. Honestly, that's, ooh. I think, Godfrey, you look like you're my man. I'm going to select all. We're going to put you on automatic split off enabled, so those that get damaged can just split off, repair, and then join back into the pack. We're going to shift click to get you training, and there goes all of our oil. But this should mean that everything should get, and Peppers are high, yeah, cool, should be able to get trained up. We're going to get naval experience, and there we go. We should be okay, and we're going to get some, maybe we're getting some more oil now, to be honest, but we're fine, we'll be fine. We can go to the negative on oil, or at least to 0, because we will still be able to get naval experience without using any oil technically, so we're not doing too badly. Civ economy is really hurting us though, but Spain Civil War has kicked off. Oh, we shall see. They're getting Soviet aid, which is good for us, but they're also getting German and Italian aid from the nationalists as well, which obviously is not ideal for us. Now, the surface fleet is going to be what we want it to be experienced. I'm not going to do too much research for it just yet. I think maybe when to get to some of the 38, 39 techs, that's when we're kind of going to be, well, I want to update everything to 36, but I want to make sure we get some decent bits and bobs for our infantry and air and industry first. And then we're going to do an overhaul, and we'll see what we do. We can get a decent 36 fleet in time for 39, then we're going to be doing okay. How are we looking on stuff here? How are you all doing? Nearly at the first level of training. Oh my goodness, we're all just getting damaged so easily, It's ridiculous. Now, are we actually going to be able to get some XP while we're still empty? Experience level and experience level to quest level. No, we are not. We have no actual. Yeah, we're not getting any more while we're on whatever. Ah, well, that is fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to take you off mission now. We're going to let our. Yeah, everyone's going to go back to the port, and they're just going to get. I'm going to get some fuel. We get 48 daily gain, which is just nothing really, but we'll get them all trained up in due course. I also want to get some air XP, probably a little bit more urgently than our Navy XP, but also probably the one we want is Army experience. I really want to get ahead of our Army soon-ish. We could go for Army Defense. Army Defense Specialist would be nice, but Wayland could be good. Defensive Focus, I would like to do that, but that's PP that we cannot afford to be having. I really want to probably take our Technocrats. Any of these would be so good. Captive Industry, probably go Technocrat first because the extra research speed will be huge. Absolutely massive for us. We're looking okay. I think we're not doing too bad early game on 100. Anything we can do here. Can give refuge to German and Italian science. I'd love to do that, but our PP is just too precious. We cannot, our political power is just too precious. We cannot be spending it on things like that. Begin rearmament, fantastic. Defensive focus, there we go. Command power, which yeah, we get Ray Rand as a chief of army anyway. Huge, absolutely fantastic. Now, let's maybe do, now we've got a formal faction. Let's get 2 into you, 1 into you, and maybe 1 into you as well. Let's start getting some fighters online, I think. That should make good sense. Now, have we filled up our stockpile? Not quite yet. That's fine. That is fine. It might be worth getting imported some oil, but I really want every civ we can get, especially with so many going to consumer goods. We've got 15 and 12 at the moment. We should be building up some decent ones soon-ish. Sooner the better, please. As we're gonna probably be building civs until probably about 38, mid to late 38, and then it's gonna be into mills. So I want by late 39 us to be properly online with a good army and be able to replace any losses that we take. Quickly looking at the casualties for the Spanish Civil War. Your nationalists, yeah, it's not looking too good for the Republicans. Of course, this is on historical AI, so nationalists will win. We've got Jose Antonio Primo de Rivera in control. Does that mean Franco has been got rid of? Possibly. I'm not sure. I haven't really played that too often. I could try and do some rubber plantation in Madagascar. Dismantle the Maginot Line. We're not going to be doing that. We're going to be relying on the Maginot Line. How much fuel we got? 2.1k. Yeah, that's not good considering we could literally consume, our navy will consume 9.4 a day if we to do all of it. Tell you what, I think we are going to trade for just maybe 1 or 2 oil. We're going to go to the USA. 2 civs, I really can't really afford that right now. I really can't afford that. We'll go for 1 civ and we'll get a little bit of oil, and look at that, it's going to fill us up massively. We'll get to a decent stockpile, we'll put our navy out to train, and there is electronic engineering. Let's keep going for the research speed. Let's keep going for the research speed. It's so powerful. So powerful. I think we have to try and get every advantage we can, and because we're going to be going infantry, yes, we're going to be going air and a little bit into navy, we need as much research as possible to just get through all of them. How are you doing, by the way? Expand facilities, anything going here? Flamethrower tank, super overhead. Honestly, I would quite like to have this. I think that could really help us out. We just sit it behind just the front line of RM or something like that, and just let it sit and let the Germans just get whatever bonuses and whatever debuffs that they get. I think they get debuff to their attack, I think. Or at least we get buffed to our defense, something like that. That would be ideal. That would be ideal, and just something, even if it's just 1, that would be huge. That would just be absolutely massive. And it'll be a super heavy one, so it'd be a decent amount of XP as well. We're getting a decent gain. Now we're getting 307 imported in 48 base gain. Not too bad. We're going to have a decent stockpile soon. I probably want to train my Air Force next. In fact, let us equip a submarine commander. How have we got a good submariner? No air controller, no. Anything with position +5 could be useful. Positioning. And the Devil, let's get Darlan. Why not? And what do we got here? Special project. Yeah, we'll get this. Why not? It's going to be Assault Engineer Company. We're not going to be doing too many tanks, but we might do light tanks, and that could be very useful in North Africa, for example. Now, our current light tank template is this one. It's a bit of a stinker, not gonna lie, but you know, it's okay now. Infantry tanks, and we could do that, but what else have we got here? I really want to get. Yeah, we've got laissez-faire as well, which could be. That industry is so good. That is actually really good. Or we get this instead. Honestly, I know these industry things could be really good, but we could get the civilian factory civ speed now. But these are too good. Laissez-faire, but it's going to take so long to get them all to start on Yeah, we're going to go this one. This may be a bit of a mistake, but we're all going to be starting on the 2 of our 1937 ecotechs anyway with these, so we'll be losing out on efficiency, which is why I have not taken that one, which even though it may be numerically the better focus, and just want to try and play relatively efficient. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, we're getting there. I really want air XP. I really want to just change. We do not have the oil at the moment. Honestly, I think we'll have to just trade another oil. It's really worrying that we're not even in 1937 yet, and we'll have to trade it for oil. But I want to get our army and I want to get my navy training now. We're just about in 37. Honestly, let's do it. I know it's a little bit ahead of time. It's only 0.1 ahead of time, so we're going to get a decent bit of efficiency cap here. What have we got here? Escalator clause invoked. Yeah, I don't particularly care. I'm not going to be doing any naval designs anytime soon. We just do not have the XP. We've got 1.1 year. Dispersed industry. Now into January, we don't have any debuffs. Let's go dispersed industry. There we go. All about that scaling and eco researches early on, as we're not actually going to be fighting anyone. Now the Spanish Civil War seems to be actually taking its time a little bit. Yes, the nationalists are winning, but they're not making any huge inroads, especially towards like the main cities of Madrid and Barcelona, at least yet. So I'm not happy with that. I'm quite happy with that. And the Republicans have made a bit of ground over here near Granada and Cordoba. So good on them. Good on them indeed. We are pretty good on equipment so far. It's just that, yeah, that's going to be hurting for a while, but that's to be expected, I suppose. Let's maybe do some of these designs. Now, I know you could just train everyone just to get the experience game, but I think honestly the equipment loss, if you just train the entire army, is disgusting, and I'm not going to do that. We're crawling. It's taken us, well, it's over a year and we're only on 138 political power. We need to get rid of disjointed government. Honestly, there's probably an argument for not even doing any focuses and just staying on it, but we need to get rid of disjointed government before we get attacked, and we shall see how that goes. But Germany haven't actually done Anschluss yet. Inner Circle, Luftwaffe, Kriegsmarine, Deutsches Heere, MIFO bills. Ooh, let's have a look. Increase. I don't know. So they're at 27.5% consumer goods already. Bear in mind, we are on 29%. So we're on slightly higher than them, but of course they have war eco and we're on civilian economy. So the MIFO bill is kind of an in-game way to just kind of nerf Germany a little bit to make it a bit more realistic, I suppose. But yeah, we shall see. Now on a good amount of fuel on 46k. Do I put my navy out again? No, let's wait. Let's maybe wait another episode or so to do that, because I want to make sure I get my air first. Production air, how are we doing? Making 3 a month, but it's again the efficiency. This is why I go dispersed, because the efficiency is going 0.1 per day. Spain requests aid. Now I know the political situation has been unstable. It appears that the severity of the conflict taken the Spanish government by surprise. They requested any aid we can muster to help them in their fight. Okay, Lend-Lease tension equipment. I don't really have. I don't have the political power. No, I can't. I would love to, but it's his stock level. They're gonna die anyway. And also, I don't have the political power, and I do not have the equipment. I just do not look. I'm 12k guns in the hole. I don't have that. I don't have. So I've got 50 pieces of support. I've got a bit of artillery, but I'm not gonna give it to them to just run against the mountains. Thank you very much. My French equipment is better in French hands than it is in Spanish Republican. Anyway, land warfare, how you doing? You're getting there. I think this would be good. It might be more of a mid to late game. We actually end up using these vehicles when we actually do have a bit of an industry, because right now we really do not. There we go. You are done. Lovely economic devolution. Factory output huge, or protection man. Come on. That one gives us mill speed, and that gives us democracy. Would be nice. Freedom front. Let's go this one. We do not exactly want the fascists to get into power. Now let's modify the government. Do I go for? I think I have to go for the political power. I just have to. We just have to, because we just have none. We just absolutely have none. So if I want to do anything, I would have loved. I didn't actually give us the. Oh, that's frustrating. We have a wayground. I think that honestly, the army XP is going to be huge. So I think we'll get that as the next purchase. That, and then maybe the air guy. Purely, we just need it. We just need it. Political power, and we just do not have it, unfortunately. So that's going to help us out a fair bit. We're now making 0.62 a day. Isn't bad at all. Stability is only giving us minus 4%, which isn't too bad either. Devalue the francs going down. Yeah, I know. But yeah, how's the Spanish Civil War looking? Again, not too good. The KD's a little bit better, but it's not too much better. No longer devalued, fantastic. Only minus 2% now from political power gain. Don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. Research. What have we got here? Cool. Whatever. Well, this first episode is just going to be a bit of a setup one, to be honest. We're getting the ball rolling. We're getting our industry, starting to get it online. We're still producing civs 15 and 9 now, because we are trading a few and also consumer goods as well. We are getting there. We're getting some good research in. We're going into air, we're going into infantry, and those are the main things. We're building up our oil reserve to use for our air and our navy training, which is going to be coming soon. Now, Italy, again, I'm not too worried about them. Look, they are getting some bit of a bigger navy than us, but not by too much. And I reckon us combined with the British should be okay, but we're going to see. I guess we'll see. I'm going to end this episode here. If you guys got any suggestions, any advice, please let me know. I'm not exactly a metagame. I'm not exactly the most experienced with Hearts of Iron, but I hope I haven't done too badly, although I'm sure you guys are going to correct me anyway. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more Hearts of Iron, please let me know, and please subscribe to the channel down below, and I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.